Beeps, it's EnderCon. Today, there's a... What the... What? That's quite a cobblecock we got up there. I've been trolled already. That was quick. Hello, Andy. We know you like models, so we made one for you. It's, of course, a spaceship. Really. Love, Reaper, and Dark. Well, that didn't take them any time at all to go ahead and start pranking me. That is quite the spaceship you have there. Anyhow, I got, if you'd been in the Nether with Tinker's Construct, you'd notice some special ores like this cobalt right here. And they're not normally easily mineable. Like, I don't even think you can mine them with a diamond pick. But there is an easy way to make a pick that can mine one, as long as you've went ahead and got this setup I got here. What we're going to need is, well, if you notice in the Mighty Smelting book, there is a particular alloy in here, and that is alumite, made from aluminum, iron, and obsidian. If I can go dig around and figure out what I did with my other book here, we can see what that actually does. I think it's materials and U. Now in here, if you look at that particular material, it has mining level 4 cobalt, which means you'd have to have something at least mining level 4 in order to mine cobalt. Level 3 is the same thing as a diamond pick, and it can do obsidian. So if it's level 4, it can do everything a diamond pickaxe can, plus more. So we're going to go ahead and make a very nice and well upgraded diamond pickaxe, like this one right here. I went ahead and made this one. I even used it a good bit. So this thing is completely made out of aluminite, or whatever that stuff is. And it's got auto repair and luck, and that luck has been upgraded enough to give it Fortune 1. So I'll go ahead and show you how to do all that. First off, well, obviously, you're going to have at least some smeltery. It doesn't have to be as big as this one. But you're going to have to throw in some aluminum, some iron, and some obsidian. And since each one of these give you 2, this is actually enough to make it twice. And that's just to make sure I got the stuff to make all the pieces, plus some extra. So I gotta dig around in here and figure out where I've got some of my tool rods. So I need that one there. I think I need the tool binding and a pickaxe head. Let's go ahead and look over here and click on this. Yes, those are the 3 I need. So I'm gonna go ahead and move these things out of the way, and go as soon as this stuff is ready, I'll be able to pour things out. So this takes a little while to make, obviously, because you gotta, wait for it all to smelt. It's gonna take a while. So in the meantime, we can go ahead and get some of the other stuff ready. You're gonna need some moss if you want to make this stuff self-repairing. That can grow on the side of trees, or it can grow on the side of stone, and it's freaking all over the place. So just smack this stuff up a little bit. And if you don't have any oh, what's that stuff called? It's the mossy cobble. You're going to need to do this, and you're probably going to need, I think, a stack plus 8. So that should be everything. And let's just run up here and go ahead and get that ready. So I got 9 cobblestone and a whole bunch of moss. And so is there an easy way to go ahead and... I want to... Yeah! It's being a pain. I was hoping for an easy way to split the stacks evenly, but it doesn't seem to want to cooperate today. So I'll just try what I can and see about getting this fairly even. Actually, I think I got extra. No, I don't. I'm way off on extra. It all should be 9. There's 9, 9 there, 9 there, 7, 9. I have 1, nope, no extra. Okay then. There's my 9 mossy. And you stick it in your crafting grid like that, and you get a ball of moss. And that's just something you'll be applying to the tool after it's done. I think the stuff is ready. It's almost ready. If you look in here, I've got like molten aluminum, then a little bit of molten iron on top of that. And soon this obsidian will be done, and then I'll have some aluminite. Come on, push, push. There it goes. Alright, so you notice that was a lot more stuff, and it squished down to a smaller quantity. So apparently when you make your alloys, you end up with a smaller amount of stuff. However, I think you only need 2 ingots worth in order to make one of these pickaxes. So we'll have some extras left over. So I'm going to go ahead and pour out my pickaxe head here. And there's that. Now my tool binding. Since the tool binding only uses half of an ingot worth, and I believe this only uses half of an ingot worth as well. This whatever this thing is called, the rod. Okay, and that's really all you need to get going in here. So I'll go ahead and switch this thing over to the pickaxe. Put in my aluminum rod, my aluminite binding, aluminite pickaxe head, and there you got a pickaxe that can go ahead and mine cobalt. Now you can make the binding and rod out of something else, but I wanted something with a little bit of endurance and durability. Plus, it adds up to the mining speed as well if you make it all out of something that's got a high mining speed. And then I'll give you your fairly nice pickaxe. Now to upgrade this thing, to make it self-repairing, just throw in your ball of moss, and you got a fairly nice auto-repair pickaxe. Next, if you want to give it luck, add on some lapis. You can add just 1 if you want, which won't do almost anything except give it the ability to grow more luck over time. Or you can have a block of lapis and stick that in there with it. And that will add 9 instead of just 1 per piece. And you throw in 1 more and then you can get 10. So you can get 10 at a time like this and pull it out. Now, this isn't enough lapis in order to give it the Fortune 1. You have to have 80 lapis in order to give it the Fortune 1. But just having this on there allows it to grow over time. For instance, I only put on, I think it was about 78 on this thing. And then I went mining a little bit and it hit the 80 threshold and gave me the Fortune 1 modifier. And since then, just by using it over time, and you can mine anything at all, it'll slowly grow up this number here, right here, and for every 80 you get, you end up with an extra fortune number. So it's nice to have one of these things early, and just keep on growing the stuff on it. And you can keep on adding more and more stuff to it over time until you hit your max. Like if you got a lot of extra lapis, you can just sit here and do this to it. And you have some extra lapis. So that's enough to go ahead and get you cobalt if you really want. Some other things you're going to want to play with after I put away all my extra junk here. And probably make some ingots out of whatever's left. Go ahead and get that going. Now, over here, well, if you notice, I've got some iron armor on. And iron armor is normally easy to make, except not anymore. I'm going to have to make a hammer. Now, there's some different things you can make hammers out of. One of them is steel, one of them is bronze, and you can also make it out of some other stuff. So, I'm going to need, I think, 6 pieces of steel. And I don't have the stuff to make steel right now, but I just found this stuff lying around in chests and things. But you can make it out of, the recipe's the same for no matter what material you make it out of. And you're just going to need a stick. I got wood on me, so I'll just make a stick that way. That'll work. Alright. Come here, sticks. Put that there. And that should have worked. Alright, well. Maybe it wasn't this. There was another recipe for it then. So it wasn't steel. I think I needed iron. Okay, I got a bunch of iron over here. I have to make it reinforced iron. So this is pretty much just something GregTech decided to do. To make it a lot harder to make armor, you have to make all the armor out of plates. I gotta cook this stuff, I just remembered. So let's go ahead and cook all that. And let me just look at the recipe here. Iron. If you look at this, somehow I have my miner's backpack on my hand. You gotta make everything out of plates. And you have to have a hammer. You can have steel, tungsten, or an iron. There's bronze. That should have worked. Let me go ahead and see if I can figure out why I couldn't get the steel. Oh, it's iron. Okay, that's what I'm after right now. I gotta have a refined iron. Maybe I had to have GregTech's version of steel. No, it shouldn't have cared. Ah, that's why. have to have a refined iron rod. How do you make that? Well, I don't have a steel file, so I guess I won't be going that route right now. I don't know how to make that yet. I'll figure it out later. So, come on. Push, push. So this will be the easiest way to make a hammer. Just with refined iron and a stick. Like so. And there's your iron hammer. Now, in order to make the plates, you just have to have some ingots. It's pretty simple. Take your hammer, stick it in there with a couple ingots. Probably have to do it in an actual crafting grid then. See, probably something like this. Yeah, they had to be on top of each other. So, that gives you the plates. And in order to make any kind of quantity of stuff, let's go ahead and make enough plates for, let's say a helmet. See, that's 5? Yeah. Okay. And then you need your iron hammer in the middle. Surround that with plates, and you got your iron helmet. I need a new one anyway soon. This one's about to die. And then everything else is pretty much normal. I mean, you know, you got your different recipes for, there's your leggings, you got a hammer in the crotch. There's your booties, hammer at the top. So you don't need it. If you had the setting on to need it for the tools, you'd need some of this stuff. How do you make this file anyway? Okay, a couple plates and a stick pretty much gives you the file, and it's made out of a bunch of different things. Let's see, I already showed you that, and then you've got a hammer in the neck if you want to make a chest piece. So, not too hard to make one of these things. And it's also used on, if you look at this thing, works as a MineFactory hammer too. You know, it's one of those, it's kind of like a wrench or screwdriver or something for MineFactory. If you want to break the stuff without it actually being destroyed, you'd use it that way. So there's one other interesting thing that I'm going to be doing, or at least working towards, or something. I just need probably that stick and one more piece of iron. That is not what I tried to grab hold of. Alright. See, I need that. Probably that. No? That way? This way. There it is. Alright, there we go. I need this chisel. Now this chisel, if you right click with it, you got this little, you know, interface here. You stick blocks in the middle and you have something else on the side. So let's go ahead and take a look. Oops. At all the different things you can make. Let's see here. Okay, well I got stone. Here's raw marble. There's limestone. Cobble. I don't know if you can make anything out of gravel or not. I'll probably have to play around and see if I can make stuff out of wood or not. I'm not sure. I might be able to make things out of steel. And I can play around with this first. Okay, so here's stone. Hello? I want to carve stone. How about this? There we go. There's, that's raw marbles. You can get a whole bunch of special stuff out of that. Ornate marble panels, marble bricks, classic marble panels, creeper marble, arranged marble tiles. Ooh, fancy. And radial carved marble. Alright, let's try limestone. Alright, small limestone tiles, damaged limestone tiles. They actually look neat. It's got creeper face on the creeper stone limestone tile. Oh, these are cool. Limestone with ornate panel. I actually want to... Okay. Apparently you can switch these things around, so we can look at all of them by the looks of it. I just want to make, say, one of several of these kind. I wonder if I can just click one of these. Well, let's see, right click? Nope. I guess you can, it'll pull out the entire stack at once when you do this, so. Alright, I'll just do it this way. We'll take a look at some of these. And creeper stone. And French limestone. Turn the rest back into regular limestone. Okay. Yeah, get these things out of the way. I'll keep that on there. And we'll take a look at all this weird stuff. I'll put some of this junk away. Too many books. There's all my nether crap. Okay, that'll work. And let me just grab that. Okay. Limestone with a dent. That's funny. There we go. There's your limestone with a dent. Here's an ornate panel. Oh, very nice. There is a limestone ornate panel, even though they're both made out of limestone. There's a skeleton that's going to go murder my face. Or the opposite could be true. And, let's see what else we got. We got damaged limestone tile. Huh, funky. There's a regular with some larger stuff on it. There's a creeper-faced one. Very nice. There's another type of creeper-faced one. So, some interesting looking things you can make. I wonder if you can, I think you can do wood too, but don't quote me on it. Let's see what I get. I don't know if I can carve up any of these logs or not. Let's just see. Nope, can't do the logs. But I can do these. Okay, that's pretty cool. Vertical, short oak. Ooh, now this looks fancy. Uneven, scaffold. That's funny. Let's see, and disarray. A different type of disarray, go in the opposite direction. It looks like a crate. That's cool. Another type of crate. And let's just grab some of these others. That's pretty fancy. And turn the rest back into the regular. Alright. Okay, I'll do that over here then. A little light. So this I like. Very fancy looking flooring that could make. Whew, nice. Alright, here's some other ones. They don't seem to interface quite right. But you probably just use that on its own. Let's see. Let's put these down. So that's a type of crate. That's another type of crate. Third type of crate. Oh, it really looks like a crate there. Okay. Different types of wood. That one's the same thing, going that other direction by the looks of it. There's scaffolding. Definitely looks like scaffolding. Okay. What else we got? I couldn't do regular stone, unfortunately. I thought I could. So I know I can stick cobble in there and actually get something good looking out of cobble. It's a miracle. Oh, light panel. I wonder if that just means it doesn't actually give off light, but it's white. I don't know. Let's see. It's got a dent. A huge cobblestone tile. It doesn't even look like cobblestone much anymore. Pull out some of that. A little bit of this. And some aligned, whatever that thingy was. French cobblestone tiles. Detailed cobblestone brick. Oops. And just turn the rest back into regular old junk. Okay, what do we got here? Alright, that's the light paneled one. Here is a darker paneled one. Kinda just embossed it. This could look really cool on something. Almost looks like the bottom of a statue or something, like you'd put that there. Some aligned cobblestone bricks. Huh. Interesting, actually. Some lighter, different colored, shaded, funky bricks. There's some very small, squared brick. Oh, okay. I like how these things fit together so well. This one's regular, that one's damaged. This one's got big and smaller bits and pieces on it. It goes together very nice. This doesn't quite go with it exactly, but that probably would go more with the other stuff I got over here. Yeah. Fairly well. Kind of. Goes with that one. Did I make two of these by mistake? They look the same, but not quite. Alright, well, there's this weird looking thing. Huh, funky. Alright, let's see if I can do steel. No, can't do steel. Maybe I can do... I'm pretty sure I can do iron. Iron blocks, anyway. Let's see. Oh, wow. Iron gears! Very fancy. Interesting looking. That could be cool. Alright, well I only got one iron block to play with right now, so let's just do one at a time. Okay, let's see. Huh. Funny how this is made out of iron and actually doesn't have obsidian in it. Wow, that's really neat. Stick that on an outhouse. Alright, what else? Ooh, iron coin stack, heads up. Funky, it's a big stack of change. I mean, who exactly has 3 meter by 3 meter coins? Or actually, that's 3 feet by 3 feet coins. It's pretty much a meter wide. Wow, that's enormous. Giant change of doom. Alright, what else we got? Iron vents? Huh. Looks like something you stick on or above a stove. Kind of looks like a stove. Interesting. Alright. And so I know you can make all this stuff out of all the different metals, and it'll look like this pretty much. Oh, some really fancy, shiny looking iron plates. Oh, that really looks cool. I'd like to make a building out of that someday. Fancy. Okay. Futuristic looking. Here's an iron block with a moon on it. It's just iron. Also nice. I like that. Pretty storage for your iron blocks. Beats your boring old iron block any day. Let's see, we've got iron bricks. There we go. Huh. Interesting looking iron bricks. Yeah, come on, break. There we go. What's iron coin? Okay, there's another stack of coins with the head down. Creeper on the front. I don't know what I'm looking at this point. I really can't say what that's supposed to be. I can't make it out. Okay then. What else we got? Iron plates go in the opposite direction. Let's take a look at this thingy here. This is a dark iron crate. That looks interesting. Almost like it doesn't quite belong in this era. Kind of looks futuristic. Kind of neat. Like something you see in Doom or something. And here's just another block iron. That's actually probably closer to what a block iron probably should look like. And except it might rust over time. But, oh well. I also like how you can turn this stuff all back to regular stuff. I wonder if you can pull your block. No, you can't get anything. Can't get your ingots out of these. That's unfortunate, but not really that big of a deal. It's pretty easy to change them right back. Let's see, what else? I know you can make stuff out of all the different colors of wood. Did I show that? Yes, I did, didn't I? It's all over here. And I know you can do obsidian. Actually, I think the obsidian's going to look fantastic. Where did I put my obsidian? Okay, there's obsidian. I want to check to see if I can do nether brick too. I don't really know. Well, I'm at it. Nether rack. So, obsidian's difficult to pick up, but there's some, wow, fancy looking stuff in here. Let's go ahead and get a head and the body. And wow, these are pillars, a panel. I can't even really look at, I can't tell what that looks like from here. Let's take a look at that. The tiles ought to be pretty. That ought to be neat looking. Ancient map on it. Huh, I definitely want to see that. And chiseled obsidian panel, blocks, some weird region. It's another map. Bright obsidian panel. Doesn't look bright to me. Let's take a look at this pillar while we're at it. And I'll just leave that like that for there. Might take me a while to clean this up after I'm done with it, but oh well. It's a head. Teeth, and nasty looking eyes and everything. Alright, well, let's see. There we go. You can make it look like a snake. That's going to be pretty cool. And stuff's probably really hard to break as usual. Ugh. I'll have to clean this up off camera. Alright, well, let's look at the rest of the stuff. Alright, so we got an organic looking chunk. Huh. It's really dark, but you can still see it. It kind of looks like a bunch of plates stuck on top of each other. Looks neat. I don't remember what that was. I think it was a shiny one. Alright, so this one is the obsidian tiles. Oh, That could go interestingly with marble or something for a floor. Probably. What's this one? Obsidian growth. Still looks blocky. It kind of looks like a floor that's dirty. I don't know. This one's supposed to have a map on it, right? Yeah, yeah, you could say that's a map. It looks like a map. And here's your pillars. Oh wow, neat top. Oh, that's a very nice pillar. Pretty. I'm gonna have to clean that up later. Oh, that'll take me like 5 minutes. I'll turn the rest of these back. Alright, nether. Wow, you can actually do netherrack. What the heck? Shale blue netherrack. Alright, well, I'll take a look at that. And we got blood. Oh, nasty. Another gravel with blood. Woo. Lava flowing on that netherrack. Splattered. There's classic. Huh, classic, eh? Hard to say what that really looks like. It's made out of meat. Alright. Also made out of meat. Guts. Okay, then. And more guts. Okay. My house is going to look really crazy. It already does look crazy. Alright, here's my blue, weird-looking netherrack. Actually, interesting. It's highly textured, but other than that, it looks neat. That one's still very textured. Okay, well, here's my guts. I've got guts. Ew. That's pretty gross. So this is gravel with blood. Also kind of chunky and meaty looking. Made out of meat. Nobody beats it. Nobody beats my meat. Oh yeah! Alright, what's this? Classic netherrack. I don't really know how classic that is. I don't know. Here's with blood. That looks disgusting. And there's blue stuff with lava on it. Did I show this yet? Dark netherrack made of guts. Nope, it looks like that one except darker. This is some nasty stuff to have sitting around the house. Gross. Get this out of my place. Gross. Alright. Well, anyway, there's a bunch of neat new stuff to play with, and I'll start playing around with the architecture soon. Also, there was a special chisel I found in this mod here that I made with this stuff here. It's different. So here's the chisel I made earlier. This chisel is made with a where is it at? A chisel head cast and a one of these tool rods. It works quite a bit different. The way this works is you point at something, you start eating it, and it turns whatever you're looking at into a prettier block, except it doesn't cycle through much. If you hold it for too long, it'll just keep on going to the next one over and over until it reaches the end. Like right there, I accidentally went too far and it skipped one, and it reached this stage and it doesn't go any further. But it's a neat way to get some pretty blocks. Like it works on this stuff too. Oh, there we go. Oh crap! It's a little temperamental though, because I accidentally turned that one into something else. It was that. But anyway, it's a newer, interesting way to stick a design on the floor. It doesn't work with that. It doesn't work with everything. I doubt if it does anything to this. But, you know, another way to get some decorative blocks. Though, I think you can get all this stuff with stone. Why doesn't just this work? It's unusual. Well, anyway. I can still get those blocks anyhow, even if that doesn't work. So, nice and decorative stuff. Let's turn this one over here. And to that there. Oh, come on! Stop going too far! Eating my chisel. Such delicious, delicious chisel. So that's a new block right there. I like that. Pretty cool. Hey, sheeper. Alright, well, anyway, this chisel mod, and plus this other chisel from brain fart, wherever this thing is from, is going to make architecture interesting and different. I have to get rid of that cobblecock. So, peeps, join me next time, and I'll actually start building something with this, probably, unless I find something better to do. So, catch you later!